Well, this is actually still Wednesday night, but she has finished another book. Not we. She has finished another book. So, what'd you think of this? Shay and Emmy starring Dancy Pants. Did you like it?
Yes.
Was it as good as the first one?
They were both good.
Okay, what would you give it?
I feel like it's kind of better when you read it, though.
You like it better when we read it together?
Kinda.
Okay. What would you rate it?
5.
Okay. Let's pick another card.
Okay.
Queen, which is, let's see, format. So physical, and you get 5 points. So go pick what you want to read. Okay, she picked number 2, and Hildy cracks the case. Bear on the loose. So this is a mystery?
I think so.
Hildy cracks the case, so she's just trying to solve different things?
I think so.
Okay, we'll keep you updated and let you know what she thinks. Okay. Hey everyone, happy Thursday. So today is a beautiful day outside so far. So it is like 8:30 right now. We kind of got a late start to the day because last night it stormed in the middle of the night at like 1:15, I think, was the first big boom, and I got up because my big two are normally very storm, like they have a lot of storm anxiety, and so I fully assumed that they would be up, and they were awake, but they were doing so good, just snuggling each other, and they were being really brave. But the 2-year-old was having a hard time, so my husband was in with her, and she wanted mama for a little bit, but she wanted me to hold her laying on my back. And it makes me lightheaded now. I'm at that stage of pregnancy where like the baby is big enough that it's just like really uncomfortable to lay on my back, especially with her on top. So she ended up going back with my husband, and then I was up, which means I finished, my audio, because I was trying to like calm down, go back to sleep, all that, but I finished Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. So I really like this book, honestly. Like there were times in the middle where it kind of lagged and was a little slow, and I wasn't sure like if I was going to like it, but then the end is like, whoa, it's just twist after twist, and there is so many people involved in this situation. So if you guys haven't been here for the past couple days, what this book is about is a man named Ethan. He is back at his parents' house, and 30 years ago he and his best friend had been camping out in their backyard, and somebody slashed the tent and took his friend, and now his friend has been missing for 30 years. And so now he's back, and he sort of feels like the presence of his friend. He's not sure what's going on. There's some supernatural stuff, but is this supernatural or not? And so that's all I'm going to say about this. And like I said, in the middle there were parts that dragged just a little bit for me, but by the end I was like, holy moly. And I was texting Becca from Becca Books and Bougie last night just about other stuff, and she hasn't read this, but I was like, I'm legit scared. And so before I was going to bed, I stopped this because I was freaked out, and then I listened to it again at like 1 a.m, and it wasn't like, it was all right. But overall, like, I just think this is really smart and clever and entertaining. And so I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it. So I also finished last night, Risen Motherhood, which is the book that this is not for Deck TBR-a-thon, but I'm reading this with my Sunday Bible study, and we are finishing it this week. I listened to this on audio and really enjoyed it once, and then I have liked the experience so much more going through it with friends. And so I'm going to give this 4 stars because there were a couple of chapters that felt a little preachy and unrealistic, but for the most part this was really good. And so today the girls are right on the other side of the wall eating breakfast, and we're going to do that, and then I'm going to try to hopefully catalog a few more books, and then I need to film shorts for my next audio and physical because I've started both of those. Speaking of, I didn't bring it out here, but I started The Paris Secret by Natasha Lester. And Natasha Lester writes these chunkers of books. And so this one has been on my shelf forever. And truthfully, I wasn't that excited to pick it up. But it is about 3 different timelines. Well, it says it's going to be about 3 different timelines all around these women's connections to Christian Dior dresses. However, the majority of the story so far has been about Sky, I think is her name, which is ironic because she is a female pilot right before the war starts, so 1939, and now the war has started, and the female's role in the like aerodynamic industry is really frustrating, and like men are dying and they're allowing men who have barely ever flown to take precedent over women. And so she is really navigating her space in that. And she is naturally very gorgeous and somewhat seductive, and so that's kind of getting her in trouble. And it's interesting. We have the prologue was about Margot. I think I should have brought the book out because I can't remember names, but I think Margot. And she's wearing this Dior dress, I think like right after the war, 1947, something like that. And then now 2012, her granddaughter finding those dresses. And so those two perspectives, we've only gotten tiny snippets. The majority has been from Sky's perspective, and I'm not sure how Sky fits in. So overall, I'm actually really liking it. So yeah, I am pleasantly surprised. But that's my audio read. And then I haven't picked up my physical read because I was reading Risen Motherhood last night. But I want to pick it up and actually read it quickly because I've got another physical book waiting for me at the library. So today's plan is, yeah, they're going to finish breakfast. I'm going to try to catalog some more books, but it's so gorgeous out here. I kind of hate to waste it. So we might go to the library, and one library has a playground like attached to it. So I might just let them play while I read for a little bit before then my OB appointment. And it's a new OB. And so we're going to be doing all the things, blood tests, sonogram, doctor appointment, other tests, if you know what I mean. And so doing that with the kids is going to be a lot. But like I said yesterday, I'm going to pack my bag with snacks and books and just hope for the best. And because it's right before lunch too. So I don't know what the day is going to bring. I think maybe the library and the playground. But I really do want to get the cataloging done because tomorrow's library book sale. So what do we do? I don't know. But I will keep you posted as the day goes on. Hey everyone, I also forgot to say I didn't watch anybody new this morning. That's why there's no clips of that. But my daughter did stay up and finish her book. So what did you think of this one?
5 stars.
Hildy Cracks the Case, Bear on the Loose. Do you like Hildy Cracks the Case better than like Jigsaw Jones or Kim Jansen, or is it kind of the same or different?
Different.
Different how?
It's I just like it better. I don't know why.
Are they longer? Oh, these are a little bit more like diaries, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay, do you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay, let's draw your next card. Okay, we got a 10. I don't know. Have we gotten a 10 before? What's it say?
It says,
Okay, they're in order. So a 10 is Goodreads. Less than 1,000 ratings earns you the most points. So should we try for that?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so she picked the next and final Shay and Emmy. Shay and Emmy star in To the Rescue. So what do you think they're going to be doing here?
Singing.
Singing, maybe?
Based on the cover.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll keep you posted. Hey, everyone. Definitely need the sunglasses now, but we survived the OB. So this morning we played outside. It's trash day, which is like the most exciting day ever. And so played outside waiting for the trash guy. They did some crafts, did all sorts of things, filmed a little bit, and I'm working on editing my September anticipated releases because I'm hoping you'll see that the same day you see this. So yeah, I did that and then talked to our neighbors and stuff, and then we went to the OB. And this is the new OB, and I had really high hopes, and it was awful. Like, the OB herself was great. She was really great. But the process, we waited over an hour, and like, it's just, and then I had like a 5-minute sonogram, 5 minutes with her, and that was it. So I'm glad the rest went quick, but like, we waited over an hour, and there was no explanation, nothing. And like, my kids, it was lunchtime, like it was well afternoon, before, like when we left there, and it was just a lot. So I have had very low blood pressure. Like, I always have low blood pressure. But this pregnancy, it's been like very low, and it was like bordering on normal. It was like 117/70 something. And so, it was funny because like, that's really high for me for blood pressure. So, a little stressful, but we made it. The kids did great. I mean, they did great, given that we were waiting for an hour. And like, the Etta, my baby, she's 2, but she naps like at 1 o'clock, and so we had snacks, and we had books, and we had all that, but it was a lot. So we were all frustrated. Like, I don't blame them at all. They did great for what it was. So, but had the sonogram and found out baby is measuring 2 weeks ahead. It's in the 90 something percentile in size, and I typically don't have huge babies. My first two were 8 pounds and 7.5, and so that's like average to slightly big. So she said it may slow down, or it may just be a big baby, and I am, after having a preemie and such a tiny baby, like, I am a-okay with having a big baby. So my preemie was 3 pounds 11 ounces, and that was like 10 days from now, and they're estimating this baby's already 4 pounds 8 ounces. So that makes me feel really good, and baby looked healthy, everything looked good. I have been getting bloody noses like crazy, and I got one on the way there, so that's a little weird, but I guess it's a thing that can happen. So there's kind of the health update. And reading wise, we're reading Dr. Dolittle together, so we read a couple chapters of that while we wait, and I have heard it's very, very different than the movie. I have not seen the movie, and I don't plan on us watching the movie, but the book is interesting for sure. So we read a couple chapters of that, and that's it. Like, now we're gonna go take some rest time, and then go do some Amazon returns to UPS. And then my girls want to play in our outside blow-up pool, and so they're going to do that while I finish editing this darn September anticipated releases. Like, inserting the covers takes forever, but it's a great bit. Like, I love this video every month. So yeah, that's the plan. I will keep you posted. We ran by the library too, and I got a physical book that I'm really excited to read, but it means I need to work through the physical book that I have yet to start. So I hope to update you guys later with lots of reading updates. We'll see. I'm really tired. I actually doubled up on caffeine. I normally do a cup of half caff every morning, just because I'm really sensitive to caffeine. And so that's really all the caffeine I ever have. And this morning I did like a cup of regular because I just needed it. And so we'll see. I might, like, I'm not feeling sleepy, but if I fall asleep with my kids, that'll be great. If they all sleep, that'll be great. So we'll see after nap and let you know. Hey everyone, it's like 5:30. I did not either nap or read with the girls. I just have felt very overwhelmed by the number of like little to-dos, and having a really rough experience at the OB today. I'm like not sure which office I want to be in. And so thinking about that, and then just a lot of first day of school stuff is happening right now as far as homeschool friends, public school friends, private school friends, and so lots of mom conversation going on. So I really spent the whole time just on my phone in a way that is life-giving and also overwhelming. Like both things are true, and updating our subscribe and save and trying to get birthday stuff planned. So that's really like how my day has gone. I have not read a single page. I did get my September anticipated up and edited, ready to go up tomorrow, and so that feels good. Tonight I'm making stir fry, and my husband took the Amazon return, so that's good. My kids were out playing in their little pool, which was really exciting. We haven't got to do that in a long time because first we had like an algae situation that had to be taken care of because the chlorine wasn't working. And then, so now that's taken care of. And then it's been so cool that it hasn't been warm enough. But now they did, and they're already showered, which is our favorite part because then they have PJ dinner and bedtime is less chaotic. And so it's great. So the rest of the night, I might try to get a jump on editing this video. Probably not though. I might try to plan some school. Probably not though. I might film some shorts because I need to do that. So I will probably do that, and then probably start my physical read. I am like my sacrum issues are really bothering me, and then today we found out the baby is still breech. I don't know if I said that earlier. And so I looked up some YouTube videos of spinning babies, and they've got a handful of different exercises and things that like things I'm not supposed to do are like crossing my legs, which I do all the time, and like I think leaning forward, which I do a lot. And so might try to do some of those exercises, but those will not be on camera because they're all a little awkward and like just weird positions that, especially the first time, I'm sure I'm going to be a sight to see getting in and out of them. Especially like this baby just feels large. Like she said that, you know, sometimes the estimates can be off, and I was like, well, this baby feels large. And she was like, okay, then it may be off the other way too. Like mom always knows. And I remember with my second, I was like, this baby is definitely larger than the first. And she was half a pound and half an inch, half a pound heavier, half an inch longer. And it just, like, there's prime real estate in there. It's not a ton of room. So when they're bigger, you definitely know it. But, yeah, so tonight is going to be pretty uneventful. Probably won't take any clips. My daughter did read during nap time, but I don't think she's going to finish her book. Right, Ainsley? Well, before bedtime? Probably not. Oh, well, she's determined. Now that I said that, she's running off to get her book. So she may finish, but if so, it'll be just the first clip of the day tomorrow because we're going to close her down. I apologize that these vlogs seem to get more and more boring, less and less B-roll every time, but we're halfway through the month and that's really exciting. So we'll see you next time. Okay, just kidding. She decided to make it her personal mission to finish before dinner, so she did. So, Shay and Emmy to the rescue. What happened in that one?
They try to rescue a stray, like they think it's a stray bunny, but it's actually a wild bunny, and they have a great idea, and then her mom comes home. She's a veterinarian. Takes care of dogs and cats and always is bringing home like dogs and cats.
So why are they holding musical instruments?
They're having a musical instruments concert to raise money from where she got her dogs and cats. And so they're raising money by having a musical instrument like
a concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the money from the tickets goes to an animal rescue place. I think where her mom works, probably.
Okay.
And
okay, let's go ahead and pick your next card.
Okay.
Let's pick from these ones of Mama and Daddy.
Okay, Mama. I like Mama and Daddy.
Good.
Yeah, I picked the right way.
Okay, what'd you pick? An ace. Okay, so the short I just drew was a 10, which means if you want 5 points, you have to find one that's less than 1,000 ratings on Goodreads. So go see what you want to read, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, she picked the next in Hildy Cracks the Case, which is Fire. So this one only has 132 ratings, so that'll be it. So say goodnight.
Good night.
Okay, we're just about to go to bed, but she finished her book. So what did you think of it?
3 stars.
3 stars, just okay?
Uh-huh.
Why?
The fire.
Was it kind of scary, or why? Why is it just 3 stars?
Yeah.
A little scary?
3 or 4 probably stars.
Okay, where's the cards? You ready to pick another one? Pick a card, any card. Okay, an 8. So series. You can start a series, continue a series, or complete a series. So go find one you want to read. Okay, so she decided to complete a series with Selma Joins the Team. So do you like the Selma series?
It's all right.
It's all right. Okay, well, this one was a good one. This one was probably my favorite of the whole thing. So now for real, everybody say goodnight. 1, 2, 3.
Good night.